Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the McGonagall Boxing Podcast. Let's get straight down to it, shall we? So obviously the big news is Teofimo Lopez saying that, listen, you guys in that lightweight division, you hold all paper belts. I'm the man, I'm the king, I'm the best fighter in the lightweight division. And on record, you can't really argue with him. He's the undisputed champion. Yep, WBC champion Haney might say, listen, I got the belt, but it's the regular WBC belt. Let's face it, he's been handed that, hasn't he? Lopez beating Lomachenko is now the WBC super champion, and that's the real WBC belt. So, you know, he's undefeated, he's young, he's hungry. I don't think he's the best fighter in the lightweight division, though. I still think Loma is. And, I know there's people that I respect, including Barry McGuigan, who think, no, Loma's got done by Lopez, and Lopez has got Loma's number. He's got his size, he's got his youth, and they might be right, but I don't think so. I think Loma, like I said, was injured, and that's not an excuse. That's the truth. He gave away the first 6 rounds. Because of that, he was out the ring for a year, and then he basically bossed the last 6 rounds. So if Loma starts like he ended, he beats Lopez all day long for me. But the rematch has got to happen sooner rather than later, because I agree, Lopez is getting better, Loma's going down, so they're always catching each other. I still think, though, right now, a boxing ability, Loma's still the man. But you got to put Tank up there as well. I think them three on any given night have the capability of beating everyone else, each other, Tank could knock Loma out, there's no question. He could knock Lopez out, but then again, Lopez could seriously damage Tank. Tank gets hit, he come forward, and Lopez has got the size on him. Loma hasn't got the size on Tank, but he's got the boxing skills. He could make Tank look silly. So, although I'd say 60-40, Lomachenko, both them fights, they could all beat each other, which makes it so exciting. I put Garcia and Haney at the moment a tier down from that. I think Garcia will beat Haney at the moment. I don't think Haney's got enough to hold Garcia off, like I said. But I think both of them are still maturing. They're still growing into their man body. I still think they lack experience. And I think they lose to Loma, Teo and Tank. I think Teo, being a year older but also a little bit more mature in every way, is certainly up there. Tank's up there, Loma's up there. I think them three are the top 3, with Garcia and Haney probably taking over the division in 3 to 5 years' time. They're going to get better and better and better. Right now, though, I think Garcia needs to improve his footwork. I think it's quite static compared to his amazing hand speed. He's a bit flat-footed and he leaves his left leg out there, which tends to find him off a little bit off balance. And, he lowers that right hand a lot, doesn't he? Which, as Campbell showed, he can get hit by that left hook, and he keeps his chin quite high. So, but, Eddie Reynoso's not an idiot. He's a brilliant, brilliant trainer. They'll keep drilling that until he gets his defence higher, that right hand up, and his chin lower. And when he does that, then he's going to be very, very, very difficult to beat. He'll get better and better, like Canelo got better and better. And when he's in his prime, Garcia is going to be very, very special indeed. But right now, you have to say they're a tiered below. But it's going to be a brilliant fight, Haney-Garcia. Awesome fight. But I fancy Garcia to walk him down on that one. I don't think Haney's got enough power at the moment to keep Garcia off. Slick boxer, but that's not enough. Really exciting time in the lightweight division. Finally, as for Joshua, credit to him today. He's basically asked Usyk to step aside, let him face Fury. You got to respect him for that, haven't you? There's one thing you can't knock Joshua about. He's not afraid to put it all on the line, is he? He doesn't duck or run from anyone. He wants the big fights. He calls them out. And credit to him. I think it's going to happen. I really do. But I don't think it's going to happen in the UK. I think the COVID is still out of control. They're going to take months to promote this fight. Wembley Arena going to be ready in May or June for 100,000. It's not looking likely, is it? So I think the first fight goes to Saudi, where it's virtually COVID-free now. And I think the huge money will there and treble the money out in Saudi. It's a shame because it's a UK fight all day long, but I think as long as it's a good fight, it's a competitive fight, I think Fury wins it. I'll still hold on to that, even though the more inactive he becomes, the longer it goes, the longer the delay, you have to start worrying, especially with Joshua's uppercut getting better and better again. That's the one punch Fury has to watch out for. But I still fancy Fury. He's a better natural boxer. But it's a shame it's going to happen in Saudi. I'm almost 90% it's going to happen in Saudi now. But hopefully it's a decent fight. Win or lose, I think Joshua will get the rematch. And hopefully the rematch will be in Wembley. Maybe late 2021. Or they just wait for the summer 2022. And it's a super fight. It's a brilliant fight either way. And like I say, I think Fury wins 1 or 2. But you can't write Joshua off. A year ago I would have said 90-10. Now I'll probably say 70-30 Fury. But it's a brilliant fight. And listen, credit to Joshua. He's asked Usyk to step aside. And I think with the right pay deal, I think Usyk will. As long as he fights the winner, which will be a fantastic fight. But I don't think Usyk beats either Fury or Joshua. Anyway, exciting times in the heavyweight division. More importantly though, seriously exciting times in the lightweight division. Lopez is the man right now, but for how much longer?